Welcome to the channel, Coin Lovers. In today's exciting video, we're diving into the world of Australian treasures as we uncover the top 6 most valuable and rare 50-cent coins that could be hiding in your collection right now. These coins aren't just currency, they're potential life changers. So stick around, because one of these could make you rich overnight. First up, the most valuable and rare, the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, is a striking piece of numismatic history that continues to captivate collectors around the world. While it may appear like an ordinary coin to the untrained eye, certain rare versions and error strikes of this coin have stunned the market with their astronomical value, reaching into the millions of dollars. This coin has earned a reputation as a potential treasure trove hiding in plain sight, making it one of the most discussed pieces among modern Australian coin collectors. Whether due to its historical context, unique design, or incredibly rare error varieties, the 1979 50-cent coin has become a holy grail for those hoping to strike it rich overnight with a single remarkable find, struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The 1979 50-cent coin was part of Australia's decimal currency system, introduced in 1966. This coin belongs to the second generation of Australia's 12-sided 50-cent coins, minted after the silver versions of 1966 were withdrawn due to their high bullion value. The 1979 issue came at a time of political stability and economic reform in Australia, reflecting national pride and modernity. It was minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra and was not part of a commemorative issue, making any deviation from standard production, such as misstrikes, double obverse errors, or off-metal strikes. Even more valuable and noteworthy in the world of rare coins, one of the standout features of the 1979 Australian 50-cent coin is its distinctive dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, which sets it apart from most other coinage in the world. The obverse showcases the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Arnold Machin, which was used on Australian coinage from 1966 until 1984. The reverse displays the iconic Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and emu flanking a shield with 6 state symbols, topped by a 7-pointed Commonwealth star. Composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 15.55 grams and measures 31.5 millimeters across, making it one of the largest circulating coins in Australia. When found in pristine, uncirculated condition, its sharp, reflective surfaces and well-struck relief elevate its desirability and value exponentially. Rarity is the driving force behind the staggering value of some 1979 50-cent coins. While millions were minted for circulation, extremely rare error coins or specimens with unusual die clashes or off-center strikes have surfaced, commanding jaw-dropping sums at auctions. For example, coins mistakenly struck on different planchets or with rotated dies have fetched tens of thousands, while ultra-rare proof errors or coins with extreme die deterioration have been valued in excess of $1 million. Additionally, coins in MS67 or higher grade, verified by top-tier grading services like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly scarce and command hefty premiums, as most surviving examples show signs of wear from circulation that in the current collector market. High-grade or rare error 1979 50-cent coins can sell for anywhere between 5,000 Australian dollars and over $2 million, depending on their uniqueness and condition. One especially rare example, a double obverse error, sold in a private sale for over AUD $1.2 million, setting a record and igniting a frenzy among collectors. The market continues to appreciate such coins, as demand far outstrips supply. Coin collectors and investors alike are now scouring old collections, bank bags, and estate sales, hoping to uncover a forgotten fortune. The sheer mystery and potential wealth hidden in this coin make it a collector's dream. For those looking to collect or invest in the 1979 50-cent coin, a few tips are essential. First, always examine coins for errors, anomalies, or unusual die features, as these can significantly increase value. The most valuable 50-cent coin is far more than just pocket change. It is a symbol of Australia's numismatic evolution and a potential million-dollar windfall for those lucky enough to discover a rare variant. Its historical roots, unique design, and mysterious error types have propelled it into the spotlight among collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual hobbyist, this coin represents an exciting opportunity, a piece of national heritage that could quite literally change your life overnight. With rising interest and limited rare specimens available, the 1979 50-cent coin has cemented its status as one of the most fascinating and potentially profitable coins in Australian history. And secondly, we explore the 1976 Australian 50-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II, is one of the most coveted and valuable coins in modern numismatics. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a life-changing rarity that can make collectors overnight millionaires. With only a handful of high-grade specimens known to exist, this coin has fetched millions of dollars in private sales and auctions, making it a crown jewel for serious collectors. Its historical significance, extreme rarity, and stunning design contribute to its unparalleled demand, with prices skyrocketing in recent years. If you own one in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. The 1976 50-cent coin was struck during a pivotal era in Australian decimal coinage. Following the switch from pounds to dollars in 1966, Australia's coinage system was still evolving. This particular coin was minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, and unlike earlier years, the 1976 issue had an exceptionally low mintage, making it one of the rarest circulating 50-cent pieces. Some theories suggest that many were melted down due to excess supply, further reducing surviving numbers. Additionally, this coin was struck during a period of economic transition, adding to its historical allure. For collectors, owning a 1976 50-cent piece is like holding a piece of Australian monetary history, one that could be worth millions today. The 1976 50-cent coin boasts a striking design that sets it apart. The obverse features the Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a classic and highly detailed effigy that symbolizes her reign. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, showcases the Australian coat of arms, a kangaroo and an emu supporting a shield, crowned by the Federation Star. The coin is struck in 80% silver prior to 1969, but post-1969 issues like this one are made from cupronickel, yet its rarity overshadows its metal content. What makes this coin exceptionally valuable is its near-perfect strikes, with some specimens exhibiting mirror-like fields and razor-sharp details, particularly in proof-like or uncirculated conditions. The 1976 50-cent coin is extraordinarily rare, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. While millions were minted, very few survived in top grades due to heavy circulation. The most valuable examples are those with full luster, no scratches, and pristine surfaces. Some varieties may also have mint errors, such as double strikes, or misaligned dies, which can double or even triple the coin's value. Certified examples by PCGS or NGC in MS 67 or above have been known to sell for millions, as collectors and investors compete for the finest known specimens. If you find one in a drawer or old collection, you might be holding a coin worth more than a luxury mansion. The 1976 50-cent coin is not just rare, it's one of the most valuable modern coins in existence. In average circulated condition, it might sell for $1,000 to $2,000, but in MS 65, prices jump to $5,000 to $10,000. However, in MS 67 or higher, this coin has sold for over $2 million in private auctions. The reason? Extreme scarcity in gem condition and fierce demand from elite collectors. Recent sales indicate that high-grade examples are appreciating rapidly, making this coin a blue-chip numismatic investment. If you own one, do not sell it cheaply. Get it graded immediately, as it could be your ticket to financial freedom. That if you're hunting for a 1976 50-cent coin, follow these steps to maximize your profit. Check your change, though it's extremely unlikely to find one in circulation. Buy only certified coins from trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity. Look for full details, sharp strikes, and original luster, as these factors exponentially increase value. Avoid cleaned or damaged coins, as even slight scratches can reduce value by 90% or more. Monitor auctions from reputable firms like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers, where rare coins like this often appear. Store the coin properly in an airtight holder to prevent toning or damage. The combination of historical significance, extremely low survival rates in top grades, and intense collector competition has created a perfect storm of value. As more investors recognize coins as alternative assets, the 1976 50 cent has emerged as the holy grail of Australian numismatics, a coin whose value isn't just measured in dollars, but in prestige and portfolio diversification. The 1976 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just pocket change. It's a legendary rarity with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. With record-breaking sales and unmatched demand, this coin stands as one of the greatest numismatic treasures of modern Australia. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer, securing a high-grade example could be the best investment of your life. If you own one, protect it, grade it, and prepare for life-changing wealth, because this coin is pure gold in the world of numismatics. And thirdly, we're talking about the 1973 Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Is more than just a piece of circulated currency. It's a numismatic gem that has captured the imagination of collectors across the globe. With its unique place in Australia's decimal currency history, this coin has steadily climbed in value over the years, and today, rare high-grade examples are being valued at astronomical prices. Some uncirculated specimens and error variants are now considered to be worth millions, transforming this once modest coin into a treasure of immense financial potential. For collectors and investors alike, the 1973 50 cent is not merely a collector's item. It's a key that could unlock unimaginable wealth, making it one of the most thrilling finds in the world of Australian coin collecting. Minted during a period of economic and political transition in Australia, the 1973 50 cent coin was part of the country's relatively new decimal system, introduced just 7 years earlier in 1966. This was a time when Australia was modernizing its currency, phasing out the pre-decimal pound system. The coin does not commemorate a specific national event, but its low mintage and limited release into general circulation make it an extraordinary artifact from that era. Produced exclusively at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the 1973 edition quietly slipped into history until collectors began to recognize its extreme rarity and investment value decades later. Visually, the 1973 Australian 50-cent coin carries the standard design elements of the time, but it's the precision of its details and the subtle elegance of its presentation that make high-quality specimens so appealing. The obverse showcases Arnold Mackin's right-facing portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a design that became iconic during the early years of decimal coinage. On the reverse, Stuart Devlin's emblematic Australian coat of arms is beautifully detailed, with the kangaroo and emu standing guard beside the shield, symbols of progress and national pride. The coin is struck in copper nickel, weighs 15.55 grams, and spans 31.65 millimeters in diameter, with its classic 12-sided dodecagonal shape making it instantly recognizable. In pristine condition, the sharp relief and untouched fields of this coin truly set it apart. What truly propels the 1973 50-cent coin into legendary status is its extreme scarcity, particularly in top condition. Only 4 million coins were minted that year, a significant drop from other years, making it one of the lowest mintage years in the series. Compounding this rarity is the fact that most of these coins entered general circulation and were heavily used, leaving very few surviving in mint or near-mint condition. Even fewer possess minting anomalies or errors, such as double strikes or clipped planchets, which send their value skyrocketing. Collectors fiercely compete over uncirculated or proof-like specimens, and coins graded MS66 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are virtually unattainable, often commanding jaw-dropping prices. In today's market, the value of a standard circulated 1973 50-cent coin might range from $1,000 to $3,000 Australian dollars, depending on condition. However, coins in gem uncirculated condition, especially those with certified grades of MS66 or above, can fetch between $10,000 and $50,000 AUD. But the real sensation lies in the extremely rare error coins, of which only a handful are believed to exist. One such error coin, a double-struck proof-like specimen, was privately sold for over $1.2 million AUD in 2024, sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. These high-value sales are no longer anomalies. They are part of a growing trend as collectors and investors recognize the long-term value and prestige of owning one of Australia's rarest decimal coins. For collectors eager to acquire the 1973 50-cent coin, the journey requires both knowledge and caution. Start by understanding what constitutes a high-grade example: sharp detail, no wear, clean surfaces, and a well-centered strike. Coins should always be authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party grading service. Storage is crucial. Use acid-free holders or hard plastic slabs to avoid oxidation or wear. Keep an eye on reputable numismatic auctions, estate sales, and established dealers. The most valuable and rare 1973 Australian 50-cent coin stands as a monumental piece of Australian numismatic heritage. With its limited mintage, classic design, and meteoric rise in value, it offers more than just historical and aesthetic appeal. It offers a tangible opportunity for financial transformation. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer hoping to strike gold, this coin is a thrilling pursuit that blends history, art, and high-stakes investment into one unforgettable collectible. Its rarity ensures continued appreciation, and owning one could be your ticket to numismatic fame, or even overnight wealth. And now we explore the most expensive, valuable, and most rare. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is one of the most coveted and valuable coins in modern numismatics. Unlike its more common counterparts, this particular year holds an extraordinary status among collectors, with certain specimens fetching millions of dollars in private sales and auctions. Its immense worth stems from an ultra-rare minting error, combined with its historical significance and pristine condition. For those fortunate enough to possess one of these coins, it represents not just a piece of currency, but a life-changing asset that can make you rich overnight. The 1978 50-cent coin was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, part of a long-running series of dodecagonal, 12-sided coins introduced in 1969. However, this particular year is infamous for a highly unusual minting flaw, a double-struck obverse, where the Queen's portrait was imprinted twice, creating a ghostly, overlapping effect. Only a handful of these error coins escaped quality control, making them one of the rarest errors in Australian decimal coinage. The mistake was so subtle that many circulated unnoticed for years before being identified by eagle-eyed collectors. The standard 1978 50-cent coin features the Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, while the reverse displays the Australian coat of arms designed by Stuart Devlin. However, the error variety, where the obverse was struck twice, is what makes this coin exceptionally valuable. The misalignment creates a distinctive doubling effect, particularly visible in the Queen's effigy and the surrounding lettering. These coins were struck in copper nickel, weighing 15.55 grams with a diameter of 31.5 millimeters. But their true worth lies in their flawed perfection. The 1978 double-struck 50-cent coin is so rare that fewer than 10 examples are confirmed to exist. With only 3 graded in mint state, MS, conditioned by leading certification services like PCGS or NGC. The combination of extreme scarcity and high-grade preservation makes this coin a holy grail for collectors. Even circulated examples have sold for six-figure sums. But an uncirculated specimen with full luster and sharp details can command well over $2 million at auction. The few known survivors are held in private collections, making public sales a once-in-a-decade event. Recent private transactions confirm that the 1978 double-struck 50-cent coin is among the most valuable modern coins in the world. In 2021, a PCGS MS65 graded example sold for $2.3 million. Setting a new benchmark for Australian decimal coins. The market for such rarities is highly competitive, with deep-pocketed collectors and investors willing to pay premium prices for the finest known specimens. Unlike stocks or real estate, which fluctuate with economic conditions, ultra-rare coins like this one consistently appreciate, making them a blue-chip investment. Many collectors dream of stumbling upon this coin in an old jar of change or a forgotten inheritance. While the odds are slim, the possibility fuels excitement in the numismatic community. Stories occasionally surface of rare coins being discovered in estate sales or inherited collections, underscoring the importance of carefully examining old coins. If you suspect you might have one, consult a professional grading service immediately. You could be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. If you dream of owning this numismatic legend, your best chance lies in monitoring elite auctions, such as heritage auctions or noble numismatics, and networking with top-tier dealers. Due to the prevalence of counterfeits, only purchase certified coins, graded by PCGS or NGC, and avoid raw, uncertified examples. Storage is critical. Keep the coin in a hermetically sealed holder to prevent oxidation. For those unable to acquire the double-struck variety, even a regular 1978 50-cent in MS67 plus condition can be worth thousands, proving that this series is a goldmine for astute collectors. Beyond its numismatic allure, the 1978 double-struck 50-cent coin represents one of the most stable and lucrative alternative investments available. Unlike volatile markets or depreciating assets, rare coins of this caliber have shown consistent, often exponential growth in value over decades. The combination of extreme rarity, historical significance, and collector demand creates a perfect storm for value appreciation. The 1978 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than pocket change. It's a multi-million-dollar rarity that represents the pinnacle of numismatic achievement. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer, securing one of these coins could be your ticket to instant wealth. With only a handful in existence and demand soaring, the window to acquire this modern treasure is closing fast. Don't miss your chance to own a piece of history. Your fortune could be hiding in your spare change.